So
to start off, I need to know, why do Natalie really think that she whooped on Tommy?
what pissed me off, because Tommy is comical. Why did you pull in on that horse?
She is for the TV. She said, if Natalie not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
She said, whoa, 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 whoa.
This is my show. That's what she told her. I cannot. I was outdone.
Natalie gave her the ones and twos. I ain't gonna lie, on the second part,
Yes.
now not the whole thing, but when
Yes.
you had her
Yes.
behind that car door, I was screaming.
That's security was helping her out with that one.
They was like, we're gonna let her
but-
beat on her a little bit. But Tommy had it the first round. But my thing is, y'all are 85.
Please let it go.
You not
Let
tired?
It go.
Let it-
But I just don't know, where did this energy come from Natalie too? Like, and I do like Natalie. I love her and her.
Yeah, she's grown on me. She's grown on me.
But I miss Valley Girl Natalie. Like, I miss BGC
Yeah,
original
the
Natalie.
original.
That's who she was. I don't know where this mean girl, super mean ghetto girl that came from. But it's like, that's not true. And it's okay
not.
because you were always good for TV, you know? So
Yeah.
I really think that them two need to just sit down.
No,
Is that
for
Slim
real.
who told her that she was going to take her spot? Or was that the other
Slim
one?
from who? From where? Which
From-
baddies?
No, not the real skinny Slim from Chance. I'm talking about the one who called herself Slim on the show. I think
I
that's her name. I
remember what
think
she
she lived in
looked like.
Necklace. But I think that's the one who had tagged her. And she
Oh,
was
that's
like,
the one who fought her originally? Oh,
It was
yeah.
like, I'm coming for the spot.
Girl,
I'm
sit
like,
down.
ooh-wee.
What you gonna do?
Ooh, don't do that. Do not do that one.
No, but Big Gretch though.
Okay.
Now y'all.
If she really is, Puerto Rican and
She don't have a lick of black though. Let's
but
keep it
Puerto
a
Rican
buck.
that's Boricua. That's black.
I understand, but
You
I
know?
think
so looking wise, yeah, I see it, but that's the difference though of people, who are stuck in their towns, and don't get out to see certain things. And that's also the plus I think about being black, because we can look like anyone or anything, our complexions and things like that. So I don't think it's too much on Gretch. Like,
It's
not
the-
too
she
much.
is hilarious
but
to me.
She
I'm
stands
gonna
on
say
it.
what I said.
She stands on it.
Y'all
and she
not gonna tell me,
playing.
and she not playing. Y'all
Like,
not gonna tell me what to do.
As
I
soon
think
as
that's the
Meatball
basis
said
of what
something
she
to her,
doing.
she was ready to go. She ain't waste no time.
She didn't waste no time.
She good in my book. Jayla.
What you think about? Because the latest episode, what did you think about Meatball coming at Jayla with that energy, like bully me?
I feel like it was a little too much, because to begin with, Jayla has been down to fight anybody, so I don't think it's ever been about size. And if Meatball knew that, then maybe she would have been chill. But everybody gonna do what they can for their little spotlight, and that's what I really think about that one.
Yeah.
But
besides that, I kind of like Meatball. I think
she
she's pretty cool.
From social media, I like her. I gotta scope the scenery out. So I rocks with her. I like that. She cool. She funny. Like,
Yeah,
she's
she funny.
naturally funny. So
That one girl starting to get on my nerve though. She fought the other girl. I guess she ran up on her at auditions and took off her wig.
oh, Tinkerbella and Diamond in the Body.
Yes, she's getting on my nerve. She's getting on my nerve.
She knew what to do to get her camera time.
Yes.
I will say that she is funny. When she made that face in the last episode, like, I'm angry. I was like, okay, girl, I see you. I see you. You're good.
Bro.
You're good, man. Yeah, but I do feel like Diamond needs to chill.
She
so I was
need to
happy that
calm
she
down.
apologized,
Yeah.
because ultimately you knew what you did.
Yeah.
Just take accountability for it, because the girl, she didn't even want to smoke with you in the beginning. She just wanted you to understand what you did.
Right,
So I
yeah.
think that's how that situation played out.
Yeah.
But these girls are funny, and it's a lot of girls in the house. Like, it's a
Yeah.
lot of girls. So I think
I'm glad that they finally putting the people that they're choosing from the auditions actually on the show. Because why was we having all these
Yes.
auditions and y'all wasn't putting them on the
Yes.
show? That was just
happy.
pointless.
I think they heard the fans talking.
Yeah,
'Cause it's like,
like-
we get it. We know we gonna see Scotty because she with Natalie. You know, we know we gonna see certain people. I kind of like the in and out though. Like when certain
Yeah.
people stay for a couple episodes and then they dip off. Like the Claremont twins came in. You know,
Yeah.
Suki showed her face for one episode. So I kind of like the in and out a little bit because it gives the other girls a chance to really showcase why they deserve to be on the Baddie show.
Yeah.
That's how I feel
I'm
about that.
loving this energy from Biggie. I
Let me tell
ain't
you,
gonna hold you.
Big Dominican.
Big Dominican.
Biggie, if you see this, let me
If
tell
you
you
see
something.
this, sis,
I rock with you.
we love you.
We really
Because
do.
y'all was playing, and this is the thing about genuine people, because I genuinely feel like Biggie is a genuine person to have in your corner, right? But I feel like because of how big people's hearts be and how genuine they proclaim to be and actually are, people try to humble you on that. So they played with her a couple seasons.
They did.
This season, the fact that she called Tommy, I hollered. And they're getting mad at her, like, why did you call Tommy? And
What else was I supposed
I
to
was like,
do?
no, this is my girl.
That's
Y'all
it.
ain't gotta like her, but I'm gonna invite her and she gonna be around. And I thought that was
Yeah, I
know
definitely
what I'm
thought it was
saying?
100. I feel like for the whole dinner thing that Tommy did, I do feel like maybe it just should have been her and Biggie. I don't know why
Yeah.
Taseki and everybody else came or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I see why Natalie had her feelings, you know, towards
Yeah.
that too or whatever. But if it just would have been her and Biggie, Tommy and Biggie, I'm sorry, you know, that's
yeah,
cool.
she should have just
Like,
kept it her and Tommy. But what if they was like, we wanna come?
yeah, because then with Natalie, I mean, it would have been a fight there. You
Yeah.
know, that's what it really would have came down to. So I think they played it smart. But I'm ready to see all the girls just be as one in some episode. I hope so.
One day.
Like, one day.
When are y'all gonna
They're
have a
trying,
kumbaya
I'm
moment?
seeing, you know, the apologies and stuff, but I'm also still seeing like the sneakness and then, you know, the shadiness and all of that. So
But what be killing me about that, Natalie be contributing to that. And then she wanna play
because why would you bring Asian down in this episode knowing dang on what that she had an issue with what's her face?
I would have
I'm
never thought
good.
Asian Dad would have came on here.
Not at all. I was the last person I was expecting.
Me
but I guess
too.
Thunder Girl kind of opened up that door for the
Yeah.
rap girls.
But Brianna, I want her to go. What's her? Is that her
Mm.
name? Brianna from Love and Hip Hop.
Uh,
Chicken noodle soup.
Oh, Bianca.
Bianca, not Brianna. I'm sorry, Bianca. I need her to go home.
She should have left it at Love and Hip Hop.
She should have left it.
Yeah,
It's
she
like
should
you
have honestly
weren't.
left it at the chicken noodle soup.
No, for
That's
real.
where you
Because
should've.
even on Love and Hip Hop, it's like I feel like you trying to be something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's given like you trying to have this energy, but you. It's okay if
Like,
you not like
wasn't
that.
It Let It Rain, clear it
Clear
out.
it out.
Like,
How you go
gotta
from that to Nuck if you fuck? I'm not understanding.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I want her to go home. I don't know. Everybody be talking about Mariah. Sometimes she get on my nerves, but I kind of like Mariah on here.
she's
It's
I'm
50-50.
neutral with Mariah.
Yeah, it's a neutral thing.
Because some days
I be like, you doing too much.
and some days I'm gonna fight for my family.
That vein was about to exit the left side of her forehead immediately.
She could not.
What is
between her
happening?
and that vein? The vein won
The
every
vein-
time. Every time, the vein wins. I
The
swear
vein
to God,
won.
Like,
What is going on?
she be on go, and then I'm
Bro.
like, did your superpowers activate, man? Like, did they finally turn on? What we gonna see?
Man. And then I couldn't believe that she, first of all, if your sister want to get her look back, I understand. But the club scene was not the scene for you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
When she fought Smiley, is that her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they was in the club, that was just uncalled for. You could have went back to the house with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder how much about their bag that they are really about, because at some point you just gotta strap it on and get it
Yeah,
together and go
like,
handle your business.
They haven't got
all
to a
of that.
bag yet, have they?
They just
They
been
haven't
going
done
island to
nothing.
island. Well, they had that one little party in Jamaica before they went to Puerto Rico.
I wonder how much the bag be, because that's a lot of girls. How much are y'all actually getting?
But you remember, now let's talk about it since we're on this topic. So do you remember the last season? I want to say it was Baddies South, I think.
That was last season?
I don't think that was the last season, but it was one of them seasons. But they had the conversation in the house, and that it was like, well, it's only about, I think she said like 10,000 or something. I was like, it's only $10,000 and it's 10 girls. Y'all are doing all of this over $1,000. Like, I'm gonna need to go and find that episode again, but I know that she
I know what
mentioned
you're
the
talking.
amount
when they
of
was
money.
in the living room.
Yeah, they mentioned the
then
amount.
they get like
and there was-
2,000 a
Yeah, and
piece.
I'm like, what? No,
No.
no.
Now, if you
Where-
got 10 shows lined up from the duration from start to finish of us being on here,
like y'all hitting 3 clubs each night in each
Each
city.
night.
Like something needs to happen. But outside of that, y'all are doing all of this and y'all be getting to the bag. Like, come on. We
or
gotta
maybe
make it
it's a
make sense.
situation where they already getting paid to be on the show, getting
And
a
if
big bag
that
for
is
that.
the case, then
Yeah,
cool. That
and
makes
then
sense.
they doing the little, bullcrap club
Yeah.
spots and all that stuff. Then I would understand that. But if y'all ain't got no bag and the bag is simply y'all going to these places, somebody
Yeah, no,
needs
we
to
gonna
pay
need to
up
get that together.
immediately.
Yeah, I do see Zeus though doing their thing. I see they got they intro is a little more
Yeah,
fire.
the intros was
The
fire
intros
this
is
season.
fire. I was like, okay, I
They
see
did
y'all.
that. Yeah.
I see Natalie got her little cameo in her song. Welcome to Baddies. so
She
she's
thinks
a
she's
rapper
done
now.
a girl for real.
You know what's going on. Stop playing.
She thinks she's done a girl
definitely-
for real.
with that lip. We'll be like, okay, I see you. I see
Stunner Girl created a monster. Stunner
a
Girl, if you watching
true
this,
monster.
you have created a monster down to the hair and everything. Like the only person that was doing that was Stunner Girl. She
No
came
one
with
else
the
is-
versatile
okay,
looks.
the versatile, the
whole
super
season.
long weave, everything.
The
her,
long
they
weave,
came in
the little
eight,
weird.
yes.
I don't think it's weird, but to somebody else, it didn't look weird
Yeah.
on her.
It was
If I did it for
cute.
myself, it would be weird. But like the little, diamonds up here and stuff like
Yes.
that was all Stunner Girl. And now Natalie has completely taken her identity.
That's why they like, oh, we about to pay her off and just keep it moving. It was like, you cannot get back on the show.
No, for real. So,
But I'm happy that she's still doing her own thing. I believe
she got her own show now.
Okay.
Her
see.
own
It's a platform.
platform, and she doing the same thing, I think, but I don't know what the basis of her show is. But she said basically, y'all gonna stop playing with me.
That's
Did
it.
you watch her No Jumper interview with Adam?
I actually did not watch it.
Oh yeah, she was talking about it on there, but I just feel like they was hating on her a little bit. But she was on Go every episode. She was not playing with y'all.
Yeah, I do
And,
believe too. People forgot she been in the game for a minute. She been in since like 2013, I think. Or something. So
she
you
been
know that's a
long
nice
while.
little minute to be representing yourself, but actually have a fan base because they knew who she was.
Yeah,
you know they
absolutely.
definitely knew
When
who
she
she
went
was.
to go perform, she think she had a louder crowd than
Yes,
Krishan.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's dope. I think out of everybody, she was the most misunderstood, right? Because I don't think everybody know how to connect with people from different backgrounds. So I think they thought she was, oh, she this, she that. But it's like, no, people go through real deal hard life. You feel me? And sometimes it affects the way that they interact with one another, interact with you. But I wish they would have showed her just a tad bit more grace on that.
Absolutely.
On that season, you know
Like
what I'm
it was
saying?
her
Try
first
to get to
time
know her.
being-
Yeah, that was her
Exactly.
first time
Yep.
probably being around a lot of females like that to begin with. So, yeah, I think that would have been a little bit more important to just, cut her a little grace.
Yeah,
But
they
that
coulda
girl
cut
Razor,
that.
she was crazy. Because why are you fighting on a
She
jet?
stresses me out. Like, ma'am, I would have really been like, girl, if you don't sit your butt still. That's what I would have been doing to her.
Girl,
because,
I would have been on the
like,
ground praying like, Lord, please, if you get us out of this, we will never, ever.
have to put us
invite
on the
her
no
again.
flight list. Like, stop
On
playing.
a jet is crazy.
Like, that's insane to me. I would be trying to sit so pretty on that PJ, as
On
they
that
say.
PJ, I would have grabbed her by her lips, like, sit down. What are you
This is
doing?
Too much. And I
Too
don't even think it
much.
was worth that, but she.
I don't know what happened.
She was
She's
drinking.
just one of the people that
Yeah.
cannot drink.
Yeah,
like
she
you
was a
need
weird-
apple juice. You need some milk,
cider.
cider,
That's it.
sparkling water, something. You need some crackers. What is it going on?
Because this is not for you.
This is not you.
Like, do something else, girl. I don't care.
She
but
turned into
man,
the Hulk Hogan every
literally,
time.
like
what
that's
be-
scary.
That's
Between her and
Something is
Taseki, that
going
would be a
on.
good one to see.
Tase-
That would be a good one to see.
I feel like Taseki is just a professional. I don't know if she did boxing. I don't know what she did.
Yeah.
But I feel like don't nobody stand a chance.
I
in
need
that
her on my
house.
team in any moment. I don't care. Like, I mean, yeah, just I'm good with you. You good? We good? All right, bet.
I'm sorry.
Okay. My apologies.
My apologies. Can you teach me what you know?
Oh, man.
No, for real. I just feel like she just I don't know. And that's what she said about Krishan, because Krishan can bang too. But she said, I taught her what she know. She would never be able to beat me. And sometimes you just gotta pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles. Everything you don't have to prove a point every time. So
I want her to stop fighting on that one girl though too. I do want that to stop. The one who she said was on her man. Yeah, because ultimately she was probably walking by.
Yeah, I don't think she was trying to get
she was trying to get her man. I think she was just minding her business and probably just turned up already as it is. It's the baddie show. Like, I'm looking at all this drama. I'm not paying attention to what's going on.
At all. Like, she should have let that go, because that girl, she looked lost. She ain't know what was going on.
She still looked like, why am I still getting beat up?
Why? What is happening? I got a lump here, a lump there. I get it. That was crazy.
Gosh.
Have you been watching Bad versus Wild? I can't get into it.
I cannot get into it.
I cannot. It's too much like Wild and Out.
Like, too much like Wild and Out with a lot of fighting involved too. Like, that's a whole lot going on.
Nick Cannon is fed up. He is fed up. Every time they put the camera on him, he be looking like, why am I here?
Why did I do this? Why did I sign up for this?
Why did I sign up for this? I don't understand the basis of the game. Like, I know they be playing the games, but it's so much more negativity than positivity. It's like, where are y'all going with this? So I can't get into it.
It should have been more fun, if anything, but they made it dramified, of course. And that's the last two people I would have put together, Jocelyn and the cabaret girl.
Now that Jocelyn is hilarious. I think she's crazy, but she is hilarious.
She said, "You can break my neck. I got the neck of a chicken. You can break my neck." I'm like, yeah, girl, you wild. You was definitely wild. You a wild one. That girl had her messed up. She said, "You cannot do that one."
No, I don't know who it was talking to her. I don't know if it was Tasiki saying something to her, but when she get to looking at you like doing that be taking me out. She do not take none of them serious. And that's why it's so funny. I don't even think she takes Tasiki serious. It just be how she be looking. She be like,
y'all really
girl, y'all are beneath me.
Absolutely. The real Puerto Rican princess, as she say. Stop playing with her.
She is hilarious. I haven't watched the Cabaret Girls in a while. I don't know if she got back or if they canceled her or
after the last one that was just going on. I haven't seen no updates for some other ones coming out, so I'm not sure. But
but Jocelyn is hilarious.
That's a funny one.
That is a funny one. But
she
I will
told
say
that girl, she said, "You look like Magic Johnson." I cannot.
Them girls had her back though.
They do not play about Jocelyn,
because they know if they didn't, they get beat up.
That too. I'm not trying to get body slammed by that one. That's an Amazon. Right there.
She has strength of I don't know,
10 men.
10 men. Like when she get mad. Like that one reunion when she had that blue hair. I think she had blue hair and her
when she
eyes.
came out with the concert at first, that one. Yes.
Do it like it's your B-Day, baby.
She said, "I'm about to endorse the heck out of my song
and
everywhere."
I ain't mad at her. Every moment. She made a banger with that though.
And it still go hard.
Like everybody was there for their birthday celebration. Like she really did her big one with that.
Yes.
You can't hate on people that know how to work the internet.
Okay, that's it.
If anybody know how to work the internet, it would be her. And they can say what they want about Natalie, but Natalie about her bag. She know what's gonna tick. She know what's gonna bring the money in. She really do be about her bag.
15 years.
15 years. I run LA. I run it. You gotta give her flowers. But I just want her to be more of like a mentor at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta be no saint, but at least teach the girls how to go about their bag and how to present themselves on the platforms and stuff like that. Because you got the game for it.
Because ultimately, like with the Bad Girls Club, like the original show, they had jobs. They went to work. Like they did things to
Do you know they got paid $500 for that?
No, I did not know that.
And that's why the Claremont twins was able to do all of that. Was that you that told me to sue them? Yeah, but they got paid $500. I don't know who. I was watching Jayla's interview with Megan. from Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. She got a podcast show, and they did an episode. And Jayla, I think she said they only got paid $500. They couldn't have their phones, which we knew.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
And yeah, they was there for a month or two.
Yep, and that's when it was good though. That's good when it was reality TV, because ultimately the attitudes and stuff are mismatching or matching for a reason.
What was your favorite season?
Of the original Bad Girls Club? I would have to say I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all, so y'all ain't gonna get no sleep because of me. Yep. Tanisha, definitely.
And shout out to Tanisha, because she did a whole transformation on herself.
Absolutely.
Big boss.
Yes.
Boss woman.
Very
right there.
much so. A completely different person. But
she
still the same. Like, them roots is still there. Don't play with her, but she's grounded enough to know she's past that.
Period. Yeah.
I rock with that for sure.
I got 3 favorite seasons. Well, I say 3 favorite episodes. The first one is between Natalie Nunn versus Portia.
Classic. Oh, man.
The way that Portia, for one, stop talking about people kids.
Because
I don't know why y'all do that
every time.
Natalie thought she was doing her big one. The way that Portia, I don't know where she got this strength from. The way I replayed this episode 15 times in a row, I thought I was Portia at that point.
Oh my gosh.
She came out of there and started whooping on Natalie. Like, I'm talking about whooping. Like, I ain't never seen nobody in all my life get beat up like that.
That's when you don't play.
She whooped her and said,
her to
adios.
Mom, so
y'all would never see me again.
Go ahead.
And the girls was in the bed. What was the one name with the blonde hair? I forgot. But she was like cracking up. That would have been me. But Natalie, why did you do that?
No.
My second favorite episode is Camila versus the house, when she was asleep. And Dimitri, rest in peace, Dimitri, because she passed away.
Oh my God.
Dimitri came in that room trying to take, I don't know if she was trying to take the table. I don't know what she did. Camila hopped out of that bed and took them one by one.
Like,
in that
literally
room.
became what is it, hawk girl, hawk woman. She was a force to be reckoned with. As they say. She came in like a wrecking ball.
A force. She pushed Dimitri's head down so hard she fell and broke the table. I said, I don't know why y'all keep messing with this girl. For y'all to try to jump her and she beat on y'all one by one is insane. It's diabolical. And then my third favorite episode is that last day with Stassi. What was that girl name? Stassi. She had the friend, it's something with a T, Tiara. And
was this one of the newer seasons, like before the show was? Or
Shelly. And Shelly put that bleach in her contacts. I know you know what I'm talking about. You never seen that season?
No.
Stassi with Judy. You seen it with Judy? Yeah, that season with Priscilla and Judy and
I don't know why I don't remember that freaking episode. Bleach in the contacts.
She poured bleach in Stassi's contact solution. Okay. Man. And Stassi, I had to show you this once we cut off camera. Stassi waited to the last day where they had to leave and beat her up. Now, I don't know if you remember when Judy was fighting Priscilla. Priscilla was the girl from New Jersey. It was her, and she had the other girl from New York. I think she was. I forgot her name. I cannot remember her name. Priscilla beat up Judy bad, I ain't gonna lie. She gave her the ones and twos. But you ever see that episode where Judy threw that cereal on her?
Yeah. That
was that fight. Okay, so that was Judy and Priscilla. Now, by the end, it was Tiara, Angie. Angie was the little, I don't know if she was Puerto Rican or whatever, but she was a Spanish girl.
Okay.
I liked Angie on that season. But she kind of told Stassi, like, because Stassi made it clear, like, everybody gonna get beat up unless you tell me who did it. So Angie was like, oh girl, her friend, but she was like, it ain't me. They was the only 5 in the house at this point. So she like, it ain't me. So she went up there and just boom, boom, boom. Them was my favorite 3 episodes. I feel like them people stood on business. Portia, wherever you are, God bless you. I hope you and the little ones are doing great.
Okay, take care of them kids. You are a mom.
No,
You're
for
great.
real. Because don't talk about my children. I'll bite your earlobe off. Don't do that.
That's it.
But yeah, them was some good seasons. A lot of people died from Bad Girls Club. Like, you remember the girl with the twins? I forgot her name. She used to say a lot of like shebang.
Vaguely.
She was on the season with Blue. I can't say what I want to say because I don't want to offend nobody.
I
But
feel you. Yeah.
dang,
I feel like I'm gonna need to go back and
Bree,
rewatch it.
the Caucasian girl, she was on that season with them. No, I'm not tripping. No, she wasn't on that season with them. Bree was on the season with 7. I like Bree too, though. They was hating on her, but I like her. They was hating on her. She was like, what'd she say? I forgot. I'll buy your life. I know you know who
Oh my gosh.
you know what I'm talking about. Her and the girl was arguing. She was like, that's why you thought you was gonna get cuffed. And you ain't nothing but a stripper.
Oh my goodness.
And she was like, good night, buy your life. That is iconic saying that everybody be saying now. She was like, good night, buy your life. She was cutting up on her. But they was hating on her. I like Bree. I still like Bree. I think she held her own. Every time they came at her, she held her own.
That's the plus about the show. Like, it was a lot of people who was able to stand on business, and you knew the ones who was not gonna stand on business.
Yeah, she would pop them nails off. She was like, y'all ain't about to bully me, period. I like 7 too. She was very chill, but don't mess with her. I like that. But yeah, we had some good seasons, and the new little kids, you know, they don't know nothing about it. We had some good TV.
Definitely, because I can rewatch Flavor of Love all day, every single day. It doesn't matter.
Why
if I
did they
need
give
something
that
to
man a
watch
show?
and I just want to put something on, I'm going to watch Flavor of Love. And
What
I'm
about
quote
Charm School? Did you watch that?
a little bit of Charm School, like a very little bit
Did
of
you
it.
see
Like,
the episode where Boots was on there? Do you remember Boots?
I remember Boots.
From Flavor of
Yeah.
Okay, she came on there and she
I know her and Monique got into it.
No, not Boots, not her. Dang, I
Shay?
gotta pull her up. Shay, yes.
Okay.
When she beat up that girl, she went to go praying. She was like, God, I'm sorry I had to whoop her.
I do remember that. Because
She
sometimes
said-
you just got to do it and ask for forgiveness later.
Man, for real. She was like, Lord, I'm sorry, but she pushed me to the limit. And the girl sitting right there on the couch looking at her like, what is wrong with you? You remember that?
No, Safiri. That was her name.
Safiri?
Wasn't that her from?
Let me pull it up.
But she was on Flavor of Love on season 2, and she beat up the one girl in the room. And she was like, she took my bed.
Yes, that was that episode. She took my bed, bro. And the girl was looking so lost. I felt bad for her because she
was through with it.
She
and
was
she
through.
was
Then
still
she gonna get on her
pissed.
knees talking about some. Lord forgive me. I'm sorry I had to whoop on her, but I hollered. I couldn't believe that.
That was real life.
That was
reality.
real
Like, that
life
was-
reality TV. That was before security. Security was there, but they wasn't doing
They wasn't
nothing.
doing. You had what's his name, Big Black from Flavor of Love, and he wasn't doing too much of nothing.
He wasn't
okay?
doing too much
He
of
was gonna
nothing.
give
That
y'all
man said,
telegrams.
I don't get
and out
paid
the
enough.
way.
Period. I don't get paid enough. That was
Oh, my
hilarious.
gosh.
What's another good show we had? Did you used to watch True Life?
A little bit of True Life. I used to like MTV's messy shows like Next and
Oh my gosh. When they used to come off the what's it called? The little van and be like, loves pizza, wants extremely hot guy. They used to be doing them people bold on there.
they wouldn't even let them step 1 foot off the bus. They were like, Next. They had not a that was Tinder before Tinder.
No, for real.
You can easily swipe left. or
Man.
right.
We had some good. What
Man.
else? Rock Hard. What was it called? You know what
Rock
I'm talking
of
about?
Love.
Rock of Love. That was a
Yes.
good show.
Yes.
Brent. Was that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Brent something. That was a good
Was it Brent
show.
Michaels? I think that was it.
True Life used to just have some crazy like episodes. Like
There was
it
a
used to
few
be like helping me battle crack.
like
Like it was
going
just
on?
it was just off the wall, and I'd be so in tune. Like, wow, this is what people look like.
And
when they
maybe
do
I'm
this.
tripping, but I could have sworn they did have an episode of a girl who had like Tourette's. And she was tripping, but that was a great episode of like inclusion back then.
Yeah.
Because people thought like it was a joke, but that was a real life. Like,
No,
this
it
is
was
true
real life situations.
So,
Man,
I definitely think that if we could get some shows like that back, but
I miss the
women-
original Catfish too. I will never forget that episode where the guy or the girl, I forgot if it was a guy or girl. They was like, why you do this? She was like,
Should've
you
never
called me a fat ass Kelly Price.
Classic.
That is a classic episode. That
Classic.
one, and when that girl was pretending to be Bow Wow.
Because how you give this person, what she give it, like 30,000? Talking about some, well, he told me he was gonna pay me back. You a fool.
Why
You
would
are
you
a
do
pure
that? I
fool.
wonder if Bow Wow seen that episode.
Shad Moss, if you're watching.
Please,
We
I
have
want to know your
questions.
reaction. Because that was a lot, but that Kelly Price episode, oh my God.
Well, the tea is that Neve and Max apparently are doing OnlyFans together now.
What?
You ain't hear from me.
That's a lot. That's a lot of info just taking it in. I thought Neve had a did he just get engaged or something?
Oh, he's married with a child. So I don't know if they are done now or what. But yeah, that's supposed to be happening.
Can we talk about how Oprah about to go to jail?
Can we talk about how everybody in Hollywood is on Ozempic and they got bobbleheads? I have a lot to say.
I've been waiting all my life to say, Oprah, you're going down. You're done.
Jail finished.
They didn't hit Trump too with about 30 charges. Did I tell you that?
Yeah,
They hit him with 30
34.
charges. Why are y'all trying to send this man to jail at 80?
And I mean, like,
And I forgot it was something to do with money or something
it
like
wasn't
that.
money laundering, but it was because of, the stuff that happened with Stormy. But my thing is this: we have a whole president, right now who has a crackhead son, right next door. So we should be focused on why he's doing crack and trying to talk to China. I don't understand. That makes no sense.
Do you think, because I don't even know who is part of the election now. I haven't been paying attention. Do you know who a part of the election?
I know that it's Joe and Kamala. I know Trump is still running. He hasn't listed like his running mate yet.
Between him and Kamala, who you want?
I'm probably gonna get some backlash for this, but I think that if I had to take my pick for this election, if I do decide to vote, I'll probably vote for Trump.
Me too.
And that's just
I don't
because,
care about the backlash.
He
wouldn't have let none of this happen.
Exactly. Like the fact that it's just a lot going on, and it wouldn't be going on if his rules were still in place.
Exactly.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
That's how I feel.
I just think he's a businessman before he's a president. So
Exactly.
he's gonna figure out how to make America great again. If I
No.
have to say that. So I think that he is gonna win over the hearts of a lot of people. He showed up here the other day and took a picture with Vez and Icewear. So
I'm
I'll talk about Vez
hollering.
and Icewear, Peasy and Icewear.
Yeah.
So you have to
It's
get out there.
thinking. You got to.
You can say whatever you want, in ads, for, running for president and stuff like that. But ultimately, you got to get out. And that's what he's doing. Joe is not getting out there.
Joe is on his last leg.
That man is sleepy. And he needs some ice cream. That's all
At
he
this
want.
point, and this is me just being for real, trust me. I don't think he's making any decisions at this point.
No, absolutely
all.
not. His handlers.
His handlers are. I feel like they tell this man, all right, Joe, we're going to do A, B, C, D, and he be just nodding his head.
Yep.
I don't think.
Y'all see, well, I was like, when he went to the Wawa in PA, that was so staged. Like, they had to have him walk in there do what he did and talk to the person like it was staged. And I watch a lot of stuff, on both sides. So I watch the biased, news networks on both sides because I want to hear the good and the bad about both people, And I just feel like, ultimately,
we was in better hands with Trump.
Yeah, politics are just what they are. Politics we'll never fully understand unless we, are engaged and involved in it. But you can see what's right in front of you, and that's just what I want everyone to see is what's right in front of them.
Absolutely.
I don't think the Project 2025 is really what people are projecting it to be, especially if they, really dig deep into it. I think that's to help whatever mess that they got going on to keep going on. That's what I think that is,
Have you looked at that? You read the
madness,
the synopsis, all
madness.
That? Y'all, if they pass that, we're done. If they pass that Project 2025, we're done. Everybody needs to go get a bunker. I've been saying this for months. I will find some land, steal some land, do what I got to do. Get your bunker. Okay, because we gonna need it. I feel like
the doomsday bag. Like me and my husband are definitely packing ours. Like there's definitely
and this ain't
stuff
even
on
to
Amazon.
be funny.
No,
like this is a real deal. Did you hear about the war? Dang, what was it? Russia has declared us a enemy at this point.
Yeah, that's why they're like 500 miles away from our coastline, and we're just acting like that's okay. We're just acting like them listing because they haven't done the draft in decades. And we're just acting like this popping up is just something that they put in place. No, it's signs of war, and I'm good on that. And I just hope everyone makes the smart decision in November.
Please.
And if you don't vote, it's a vote for whoever you don't want. That's the way I look at it. So just get out and vote. Really look down and look into who's who. If Trump chooses Vivek as his running mate, I'll be very happy. He's not in our age group, but he's a little bit older, than our age group. And I feel like he understands what's going on. He's more involved in, how community should be ran. So I really like him. I really like when he talks for sure. He's a good one. And we'll
Trump
see.
A character though, because
I love it.
I couldn't believe that he threw them paper towels.
Like people feel a way about people being bad, but you can't be mad at someone who's how they are right up front. Trump has been like this since the beginning, since the 70s.
Has not changed.
Literally, nothing has changed about him. He was like this on The Apprentice. He was like this on any interview that he did. I've only seen clips. Good. I never actually watched it. I only saw the clips.
It was good.
I could tell, he's just straightforward. I don't know how else to tell you. They straightforward on the Shark Show.
Oh, he's straightforward. He is straightforward for sure. Because why is you throwing paper towel at these Mexicans? I'm sorry, y'all. That's was a lot, happened. But that had me hollering. Like, you have to see the funny side of stuff sometimes, but that was not a good move. When in that crowd, I forgot what happened. Something happened. He just started tossing paper towels. Like, Trump, come on, man.
Yep.
You got enough money. You could donate to somebody. Why are you throwing full-blown paper towels at people's heads?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make a point, and I think that's what he be doing. But, yeah, he's cognitive. He's up. He's ready to go. He's making moves. It's going to be fun to see what happens,
Yeah, I just hope that everybody do the right thing, put him back in the office. Because, I feel like he did a little bit more than a lot of people that was in office, in my opinion.
Definitely. Housing market was good. Jobs were good. I know because, I'm in HR. So, I was able to see, what was really going on and what was fluctuating. And, there was a big difference.
Stimulus, I thought that was huge because we ain't never, that was a time where people really needed that money.
And if he would have stayed in office, if he would have been elected again, I think that even if it was money that we had to give back, whatever the case may be, it would have been done more tastefully than what it is now, because now everything is a shit show. It's bad.
Everybody getting hit with that unemployment repayment. That should have been handled differently. You knew that people were going to need some type of help.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And for y'all to be like, oh, you got to pay it back. That's insane. It's people out here that really ain't got it to give back.
Definitely. Or what about the people who, had businesses that flourished before the pandemic and they needed those funds and they weren't able to get the help no more after that. Right. Now their livelihood, how they were really able to take care of their families was taken from them. So I just feel like it was a whole lot of mess that was going on. Dr. Fauci needs to be locked up under the jail. For sure. Like the
Immediately.
man, like
No questions
literally,
asked.
that's it. When I watched that interview with I forgot who she is, like what's her title, but her name was Miss Green. She was going off on that man, and she had the receipts too. She had the receipts. She was not playing with him. They kept trying to interrupt her, like, no, I'm gonna say what I need to say. She said, you are not a doctor, you are Mr. Fauci.
Oh, wow.
Like,
I want to pull up Hillary emails. I want to know what was in them emails. Why was you trying to burn them, ma'am?
I just know too that black book that Epstein had was supposed to be released too, and I still haven't seen no names yet. Like there was a copied list that I saw, but I don't think it was legit.
Girl,
but
you
they're
know they
saying
ain't about to
that
put that book out. You already know they're not about to put that book out.
I promise you, as soon as I see something, I'm gonna screenshot it so quick. I'm gonna post it everywhere. These is the people. These are the culprits. Get them.
You know they're not about to put that book out. That would just unleash a whole lot of everything. For real. They is not about to put that book out.
It's scary to see how the elites work. Like, that's why I always tell, like, my husband, we watch certain shows, like, they get the ideas from somewhere because something has had to happen like this. So, yeah, I do feel like, you know, elites might not hunt down humans per se, but hey, we see a family that's broke, you know, they might need a life-changing thing. Here, we put you in the forest with 10 other people, you come out alive, 500 mil is yours. You know, like, I think that stuff like that absolutely does happen. I just seen
a story about a guy, I don't know if he was in China or whatever, and they put him in the room for 100 days or something like that, and all he could eat was rice. Did you see that? If I find a video, I'm going to send it to you.
It sounds like something Mr. Beast be doing, because he be doing some weird stuff too.
Mr. Beast?
Yeah, I like Mr. Beast. I want to run into
that man one day. Can I have $50?
Like, I'm not even going to ask him for nothing. I'm just going to hope that he'll just see me and be like, look, this is what you do. This is how you became famous.
No,
help me.
Help me.
No, but honestly, if he did, because I know sometimes he'll post like, you know, if y'all comment on this, you could possibly be selected to be in my next game or whatever. If he had a little social experiment game, I would probably do it.
I'd go to.
Definitely. It'd be fun.
Do you watch like murder mysteries? Like, you ever seen Sammy Sarian on YouTube? She does like the murder mystery stories.
Oh, I haven't heard her.
Well, girl, I came across this one. I forgot their name. It's like Adventure something. And this dude, he has like this thing that he uses to, you know, examine the water. And so these two kids, they have been missing for about 20 years. And the police, they checked this area or whatever, could not find their car, right? So he gets in the little boat thing. I don't know what this little system called, but the system shows him what's under the water. Okay. Like, he can see what's under the water. Girl, he found their car under the water, and they have been looking. This case has been open for 20 years.
Please leave me
How
alone.
did he find it and the police didn't find it?
So he basically goes to close cases.
He goes to close cases. Like, he don't take every case, but this case had been open for so long. He went underwater when he found the car, located the car. He dived underwater and, you know, checked it out or whatever. It matched the description of the car. He looked at the license plate. It was the exact license plate of the two individuals that died in that car. So what happened was, where they were at, how the road is, something happened. They hit the side of the rail, fell into the water. And people have been there. People have stood over that. Their parents have been back out there. They said it was doing fishing. Can you imagine being a parent and your children have been, well, your child and another person's child has been missing for 20 years. And you're literally standing over where they're at. They just been there for 20 years. Yeah. He called the sheriff. The sheriff was like, you don't understand how big this is. We have been searching for so long, but it's like, what are y'all doing? Where was you searching?
And why do y'all not have this equipment that he has? Why was he able to get this? And he is a YouTuber, and
that's
like,
insane.
That's crazy.
He was literally sitting there like on his little boat. He was like, yeah, I see a car right there. Like, it shows you the shape of the car. I couldn't believe it. He did it in 20 minutes. I'm like, that is insane. Y'all need to pay this man.
Yeah, because I need to see that. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And that makes you wonder too, like, when there's like those searches for people, and there's like the group searches and the, you know, they have everyone out. Like, What are y'all really looking for?
Yeah.
What are y'all really looking for?
I just feel like, I don't know, it's so many people that just be gone missing. It's like y'all not really putting in the work to find them.
Trafficking is big.
It's
like
big.
That is a multi-million-dollar industry, and it's sickening like that. And they don't care who they snatching up. They snatching up anybody. Old, young, old, like it do not matter. It don't. So, you know, that's definitely scary. That's why your head got to be on a swivel
You
when
have
you
to be
are
on your P's and
outside.
Q's.
Like, man, this is crazy.
That's wow. I couldn't believe that they found that car in 20 minutes. I was like, y'all need to add him to the investigation.
Yes, and he needs to be the top paid,
the top paid man on there, because what are y'all doing?
That's insane.
I couldn't believe that. Then I saw he was working on a case for this black woman in Mississippi. It was like they had 36 cases of missing people. But you know what? I want them to open the case back up of the one black lady who went to the friend's house.
Oh, yeah, the sleepover.
The sleepover thing. Don't nobody know what happened?
That makes no sense
She
to
just
me.
wound up dead.
No sense. Like, y'all gonna stop playing with her and her
playing.
family.
Like,
yeah,
let's reopen that case.
Definitely.
Somebody, but again, somebody had ties to the cops. Same thing with Kendrick Johnson, the little black boy that they found in the mat.
Yeah, that's
the other kid that had something to do with it. His father was a retired FBI agent.
Easy.
You can't tell me no. Then they found the blood. All his organs was missing in the inside.
Like,
and y'all telling me this was an accident? No.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Let's reopen these cases. But Diddy, on the other hand.
And forget under the jail. I'm talking about some return us the key to the city. You return to the city so we can lock you up, sir. Forget the key. You return.
Return back to the United States of America immediately.
Even though this footage is old, whatever the case may be, and they can't arrest him for it, I want him arrested for it still. Like, he needs to go.
He killed Biggie. I've been saying this forever. He has something to do with Biggie's death.
When somebody's old mother says that they don't fuck with you, and they stood on business when they said that, yeah, she not playing them games.
She knows like, something we don't know.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But Diddy is unhinged. Like, why? What you running from? Just come back so we can lock you up.
That's it. Because honestly, like, what happens when the money runs out? Are you going to become like a farmer down there? Like, what are you going to do?
Because you lost all your endorsements, and I
Finished.
mean everything.
Cooked.
He's
like, there is
done.
nothing. So I hope you had enough to survive, but other than that, most of those are deals, you know. So you're
done.
Cooked, sir.
You
are
as well
so
just
cooked.
hop on your little boat.
It's not like anyone from Bad Boy Records lasted anyway, so you know
they didn't have a choice. He was taking them out.
Like,
ooh, I can't
singer
stand
your life, my guy.
No. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Making the Band was a good show.
Comical.
That was a good show.
Comical.
Diddy was unhinged.
He had them grown men
singing for a bedroom. I'm talking about aggressive and all.
I cannot. Like, that is, that's dirty work. That is dirty work. I can't stand
how he did B5. Shout out to B5. That was one of my favorite guy groups. They back, girl. They going on tour. If they mention Detroit, I'm in there immediately. But I seen an interview that they did, and they basically were saying that Diddy was like just not in the mix. I feel like if they would have had the right record label, especially back then, because how big they would still be like
they were
top
loved.
level. They were loved.
Like,
okay,
they were like Pretty Ricky level as far as the younger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, they definitely would have been up there. And you know what I found out? Patrick from the B5 group, he said that he brought up the idea of the Millennium Tour to them people. They took that idea and ran with it. Didn't even include them. When I heard that, I said, these folks is bald head, and that's messed up, because do you know how many people would have died to see them?
Definitely.
I would have paid top-notch dollar.
Yeah, they messed up with
VIP.
That one. And it does well already. Like, why would y'all not even
Why would y'all
add
not
them?
include B5? What is wrong with you? What are you thinking? When I heard him say that, I was like highly disappointed. I said, that's bold.
And I can believe that, too.
That's bold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my favorite album is Don't Talk, Just Listen. That album, girl. I used to listen to some of them songs and slide down my shower wall at 12, crying like somebody broke my heart.
That's how I felt about that one Bow Wow song that he did with Jagged Edge. I cannot think of it right now.
What
but
you're talking
yes,
about.
girl, I used to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going through it right now. I had not a lick of a boyfriend.
No, for real. That's how I feel about Yvonne's love me when it hurts. When it hurts, yes. Girl,
it hurts.
Be sliding down the wall. My dad be like, what the hell wrong with you? I don't know. Somebody did something to me. I can feel it. But When It Hurts by Yvonne, that is my song, bro. That's when real love music was out. Yes. Like real love songs.
I don't blame 21 Savage for what he said, though. He was like, we don't make love songs about y'all no more because y'all supposed. Sorry. You didn't have to say it like that. But
21 be fed up because why do you say these things? But yeah.
I love him. Like, I just really feel like he just say the first thing that's on his mind.
No, for real. He do.
Do you actually watch his lives, like his Instagram lives? Mm-mm. Please just one day try to catch one if you can. He is so funny. Like, he just literally just will have you, like, you on FaceTime with him almost.
Do you know who else funny to me? Tyler, the Creator.
I love Tyler.
I think he is hilarious. I don't know why that man
got me through a lot. Like, that is my guy. So there's no thing that he can do wrong. Like, nothing.
Did you see when the guy was like trying to come out to him about his feelings?
Mm-hmm. The Frank Ocean, he was like, I kind of already knew he was gay.
Wait, who said that?
That was him and Frank Ocean.
That wasn't Frank in the Room.
Oh, I thought you were talking about it was a segment where he was talking, but it was like a clip of what he said in the interview about Frank Ocean coming out.
No, I'm talking about this recent video of his friend basically telling him that he had feelings for him.
Okay,
when they were sitting in the room.
Yes, I did see that. Because ultimately, I'm not going to put you on blast, but
I already told you, leave me alone. That's how I feel like he was responding. Like, I already told you this is not happening.
Because if it was, it would have already probably happened.
And why do you have the cameras in here? That's where Tyler was coming from. He was like, I told you you're stupid. I told you you're stupid.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's like, I can't feel for the other person because it's like, you did this to yourself. And you tried to put this on camera. I don't know what they were recording for.
My favorite video of him is when he was dressed up for his birthday. He was like, oh, so you're just going to buy me a birthday gift on my birthday because it's my motherfucking birthday with a birthday gift? He cracked him upside the head with a glass bottle.
Because didn't he have his own little show for a minute?
Yes.
Well, he used to have that white, that blonde
Swim.
wig on, bro. I used to be hollering. He's just, man. I think I like him because he is just himself. He don't care. Like, he is the definition of authentic.
Man, me and MJ got to see him in concert. And MJ had saw him already at, I want to say it was Lala. But when he came here to LCA, I was like, this guy is a show in itself. Like, and then I'm seeing all the kids, and I'm like, y'all don't understand. These songs are old. Like, these songs are old. Y'all are jamming. So the fact that probably their parents, or maybe they came across it, but yeah, y'all got good taste. Shout out to y'all. The ones who were at that Tyler concert, y'all have great taste in music.
No, for real.
He's clutch for sure.
Well, we done talked about some stuff.
Okay, yes.
Derek, how much longer we got?
You're at 9:20. You can go for about another 25 minutes if you want, but you have gone for 53 minutes in this episode.
Dang, okay.
Here we go.
What we gonna call this girl chat?
Solid gold is what you're going to
Solid gold. Okay, we're gonna call it solid gold. Let's talk about motherhood. How? Well, now I can relate to you now because I got two kids myself.
Babies.
So how has it been for you balancing two kids?
Well, I'm going to say right now it's a little bit more cool and chill just because, I'm not working, just focusing on, school and the nonprofit. So I get to spend my actual days with him, school is out now for Cyrus, but just being able to actually make him a solid breakfast outside of cereal in the morning because I have to rush out the door for work, just those simple things. Honestly, those are the little things that I'm enjoying that I wasn't able to do for a minute, so I would say right now it's a little bit easier. It's been fun now that Hendrix is like getting bigger. You know, that's always easier. Like when they go through that transition phase of like learning how to walk and like getting the new foods and stuff, that's when I'll be like, come on, I need you to eat some food. Like I'm ready for you to drink these real bottles, you know, like let's get past this stage so you can be on go. And my little man, he be ready to go. He is a furniture climbing child.
Yes,
like,
he is. You should see him when he be at my house on my ottoman. I just
and it's
let him,
big too, so I know he be
over there cracking up, jumping up and down, and I don't even say nothing. I just let him have his time because he knows not to jump off. Like I don't let him just be like do whatever. But he just be over there bouncing and cracking up. I'll be like Hendrix with his little Cheeto puffs.
I do not know where he get that from. I'll be like, why are you a ghetto baby? His daddy talking about so he get that from my side. I was like, if that's how y'all act over there, then cut it out, okay?
Hendrix is so chill.
He is funny. He was able to climb on the dresser in their room.
Oh no!
Now I'm gonna tell you how he did it. He had his little noise thing set up by the dresser.
No,
by the toy box. I'm sorry. He climbed on that. Well, inside the toy box, he had his little ball pit thing tilted, so he was able to stand on that. And from there, he stretched them little long legs up on that dresser.
Shut up.
And was right there watching Miss Rachel on the dresser. Head up. I'm like, how are you even
Don't tell me he set that ball pit up like that.
That's going to be the hard part to know because he was already on the dresser. But you know how you kind of peep the scene and see what's going on. Like, how did you do this? Yeah, so I'm like, that's
Very
interesting.
Smart.
I don't know if you put that there, if it was already there for your leverage. But either way, you're trouble.
I'm hollering.
Trouble.
Hendrix is so calm, cool, and collective. He just be in his own world with his Cheeto puffs. That boy loves some Cheeto puffs.
Cheeto puffs.
He come over and be cracking up. And just, Miss Rachel, we owe you child support.
Like at this point, because ma'am, it's all that goes on.
I wonder what be making people be like, I want to make stuff for kids. That is a good thing to do. You make a lot of money. Like when I look at Blippy and
you
Ryan's
gotta have
world,
that personality for it.
You
though.
really
like
gotta have that patience
I've
and personality.
seen other people's like shows for kids, and like some of them are good, but I don't know what it is about Miss Rachel. Like she has that voice.
She got the voice.
Yes,
and
the
whole
Blippy,
thing.
the kids love Blippy and Mika.
Yeah,
like,
EJ love Mika now.
man,
I just for his
she's
birthday
fun.
we had paid for him to get to go see Blippy. It was on June 6th on the Thursday, so he went to go see it. But the whole, I don't know what provoked that man to do that, but like he's making some money.
Yes. Yep.
And that's how I feel about Ryan's world, but he getting too big, so I want to know what they about to do with this little boy.
They gonna have to figure out, because at this point now, because he be on, Cyrus watches him on Combo Panda.
Yeah.
So, that's like gaming stuff or like getting into that. So I think he might become like a streamer or something like that once he gets older, But I mean, honestly, that first, was it because he made like $100 million or something like that? I forgot how much it was.
Some money.
But that was all pocketed because a lot of their stuff that they did outside of their home before they got big, it was all homemade stuff. Like all that stuff was homemade. They wasn't out there buying stuff, so they made bank. They definitely knew what they was doing.
He has everything. He got pillowcases, comforters, rugs.
That's why I feel like if your kid like knows how to like do the internet stuff or whatever, and they actually like want to make content, let them do it, for sure, because that's the way it is. And I think it's a little safer because you're in control still of what your kid is doing, what's being put out there and stuff, like what message you really want to send. So I think that's better than like going through trying to be a Disney kid or something like that. So
speaking of Disney, we're really Nickelodeon. You watched
Disney
that,
too, because they hired Brian after he left Nick anyway. Fools.
Did you watch that documentary?
Girl, binged it.
My thing is, why isn't he in jail?
Money.
That too.
That's really it. Like, I don't know. I feel like when we were kids, we didn't recognize it. But when I went back and watched, because all that was on Netflix.
Back too. Yeah.
So I was watching all that and I was like, dang, some of this stuff is a little cringy.
A little like over sexual. Like when I was seeing some of the scenes of Ariana Grande, love Ariana. That's my heart.
My heart broke as
She
I
is
was
my best
watching
friend in
that
my head.
girl.
But when I was watching them scenes, like why you got her upset? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
why
trying
is there
to
like stuff squirting on her face? Like just all types
just
of
little weird
things,
stuff. Like what is wrong
and
with
again,
you?
as kids, we're just laughing at, oh, that's funny. Because if my friends did that to me, I'd be laughing too. But no, this you gotta
this
remember
is
these are
actually
adults who are writing this.
Yeah.
So
So when I found out about Zoe 101 and looking
That's
at some of the
deep.
stuff, like
that's why her and Brittany going through it. Brittany, we love you, baby. It's Brittany, bitch. You know.
Period.
Yes. But I'm like, that's why. Like they really went through it, and then the what do you call it? The conversation, what do they call the parents that like have the control over the kids?
conservative.
Yes. Yeah.
Conservatory.
Some that
Sponsorship.
but basically, like, how do you? There should be a law like after a certain age, you can't just have control over this person like this. Like that is
they did
sickening.
it to Amanda Bynes. I'm happy to see Amanda back on TikTok though. She be up there.
Oh, she's on TikTok. I thought she was
she on TikTok. She be like, "Hey y'all, I dyed my hair blonde today. What y'all think?" I love it.
See, I be seeing her stuff on X, so I be seeing some of her stuff on there, and I was like, I like that she,
I'm glad she
has
back.
a out at least, like a way to kind of get some of that stuff out. And that's a whole lot of trauma.
It's a lot of trauma. Like when I look at how they did Britney Spears, and I say I was a big Britney Spears fan.
And where did she start? On Disney with Justin.
On Disney.
Yes,
I know every Britney song, baby. I used to
She's the lucky.
listen. Seen her movie, everything.
Okay,
and Christina
playing.
Aguilera, them two.
Stop playing.
Price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. Let's stop playing.
Okay.
Christina had the classics. Okay,
Classics.
but just to see how Britney is now, it's kind of sad, man, because I feel like she has wasted a lot of good years.
Yes, and I feel like now on social media, she just be
She don't care.
putting it all out.
She don't care.
That's
I
my
want to know
girl.
how many dancing videos she makes a day.
She's bald Britney again without being bald, and I
No,
love it.
for real.
I love it. She's unhinged. Like
Yes. She's just living. She's just living. So
here
yeah,
for it.
we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
This was a nice little girl chat with my friend. She gonna be back.
Oh yeah, you will definitely
multiple
see me again
times.
for sure.
I really do want to do a mukbang. Maybe we could do that.
We'll plan
Plan it.
Definitely will plan one.
Yeah,
If
but
we do one though, we need to get it from Forks Grill.
okay, we'll have it here. Derek's gonna have to watch us eat some crab legs. But we thank y'all for tuning in. We hope y'all enjoyed this little chit chat. Again, this is my friend LaShae Aviles. Please come out June 22nd for her Heat nonprofit fundraiser. We're gonna have a good time, and we hope to see y'all there. Until next time, gang. Peace.
Bye.